Hey friends! Hopefully you can hear me. I've been having a little bit of trouble with YouTube tonight. So if you can just sound off and let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. I've had some trouble getting my stream up and running this evening. So like I said, if you can just let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me as you join in. Hey Dawn, hey Gyps, hey Evilise. Hey Lisa. Okay, good. You can hear me. Awesome. Okay. So I have kind of just like an experimentation night planned for us. You're invisible. Oh no. I'm not sure what that means. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hi Sandy. Hi Alma. Hey Dee. Okay, so what I want to do tonight is do some practicing. And I want to kind of do some experimenting. So first I will just show you, if you haven't taken a look at it yet, this is my card for the blog hop today. So we did a glitter drop blog hop. And so I used the glitter drops from Brutus Monroe as my background here. What I did, and you can read more about it on my blog, so I won't go into too much detail, but basically what I did is I just kind of drew a really thick straight line of glitter drops here at the top, and then I used a gift card that I just keep on my desk here. You can see it's all glittered and bedazzled and all kinds of stuff. But I just used that card and swiped right down like this. And then that's kind of just what I ended up with for my background there. So I actually really liked the way that it turned out. I thought it turned out really cute. Thanks, Belinda. Hey, Georgia. So I was really happy with that. And then, I don't know, it just spoke ice cream to me. So I got out the Sprinkled with Love set, and I did some Copic coloring. I fussy cut them. I stamped my sentiment and did some ink blending, and then I fussy cut the sentiment as well, which I thought was really cute. I added some cute little twine in the background, and of course my signature sequins. And I did also ink blend this panel back here. This brighter pink panel is Rouge Surface ink. So I just blended the edges of my card panel so that I would get a perfect color match to some of the colors I was using up front. So that is my card for the hop today. If you have not hopped along yet, it would be really awesome if you did that. You can either start on my blog, which I will link here. Hold on one second. http .acardeswork.wordpress.com. Okay. Oh yeah, I can definitely show you how I did the rouge. Yep. It's super duper easy. You'll be like, oh, I'm going to use this all the time. So if you have your panel, which I'll just cut down. So if you have a card panel that you want to use as your background or your, whatever it is you're doing, you can, let me grab my ink. And I'll just do it in rouge to keep things easy. My little pile of goodies here. Here's the little ink blender. Okay, cool. So what you do is you just, normally I would do this on a media mat, so let me do that actually, so I don't get my desk all dirty. My desk is starting to get stained, my little mat here. So I have to be careful. I'm gonna shift my charging cable as well, so hold on. Sorry if the phone, or the camera I should say, but it is my phone. Sorry if it wobbles for a bit there. Ooh, I just gave you an idea. Hooray. And I'm gonna grab one piece of purple tape up top just to hold my media mat in place. This works really well, you guys. I really like doing this. So I can just pop my purple tape up at the top here, and it sticks super awesome, so I don't have to worry about my stuff moving. But anyway, basically what I did is I just took my ink blending tool and I blended right along the edges like this, making sure that I got a good amount of color. You can do this one or two ways. You can do it like this, where you blend on the color. You get a lighter result this way. Say you can do it like that. So then now, if I were to layer my piece on top, you see that color poking through like that, and it's a perfect color match. You can also, if you would prefer, and I usually do this because I'm a little bit lazy, I literally just do this. And it wastes more ink probably, but that's okay. So this gives you a dark and more vibrant color if you're looking for that sort of result, but it is so much faster. So this is what I generally tend to do, and it looks really super wet right now, but it dries really, really quickly. That's the awesome thing about these surface inks. And then they're permanent, so they won't reactivate with water. But yeah, so you can just do it right with your ink pad like that. And then now, hey Tracy, now if you were to layer another piece right on over top, which this is the same size, but you see it looks like I have colored cardstock now. It's really cool. I really like this technique. Hi, other Tracy. Tracy and Tracy. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's super cool. It's a really nice way to stretch your supplies if you don't happen to have the right kind of ink, the right color. Yeah, of course, anytime. Hey, Linda. But yeah, so then you can layer it and it looks really nice. I like that technique a lot. It works really well for me. But yeah, so that's that. All right, I'm gonna get some Squeaky Clean out, and the Tracy twins, yes. I'm gonna get out some Squeaky Clean here and just clean up my mat. It goes a little bit faster if you use the Squeaky Clean, which I am always a fan of. Okay, so we are good to go with that. But yeah, that's kind of what I do if I need to color match something. I really like having that ability, just because then you don't have to have like 8 trillion pieces of cardstock. Although, let's be honest, I do have 8 trillion pieces of cardstock, and still somehow you never have quite the right color. But yeah, so that is my card for the blog hop today. I posted a link up above so that you can check out my blog. I would love it if you guys left me comments on my blog. That would make my day. But yeah, so that's that. Okay, so tomorrow I will have the edited video of when we did this in my last live. So it will be my first time editing a video and then, well, editing a live video and turning it into a tutorial or a card walkthrough. So this will be my first go with that. This is what we made in my last live when we kind of did 2 parts. Yeah, so I will have this up on the blog tomorrow. So after we finish tonight, I will be working on finishing up my editing for that. And then that will go live with my blog post with it. Hey Stacy. But yeah, so that's what we made the last time. We used Distress Oxides for the background. We did, this is called the Shutter Cover Die from Altenew. And then this came from Halftone Everything from Altenew. And then this one came from More Than Words is the name of the stamp set from Altenew. And then of course all those clear sequins, because who can resist? I thought it turned out really cute, and I like how summery it is. It's so bright and cheerful. So I will have that up for you guys. If you missed the live, you can catch the edited, shortened version of how we made this card. So that'll be really cool. And those of you who did watch the live, you can hopefully watch it for me and tell me what you think versus what you saw live, and if I did a good job editing it down to a condensed format. Okay, so we also, at the same time we were making that other card, we made another background. Do you guys remember the background that we made? So what I did is I actually turned it into a card, and this was kind of our oops panel. And there are some errors in here. There's some places where our paper got ripped because I used just a piece of cardstock as a stencil, but it's totally okay. It works. I think that even though it's a little bit messed up, I think the effect is still there. So there's that. But I used this die cut from Altenew. It came from Halftone Everything. So there's 2. There's like an outline, and then there's the word everything that gets cut out. So I just cut it directly from the background that we made. So I thought that worked out really nicely. And then this came with the same set. So it's called Halftone Everything. And then so now it says, obviously, everything you do rocks. And I really like that. I liked framing it with the black just because I thought it made it pop out a little bit. I really like the way that it looks. So now we've kind of got semi-coordinating cards. So they've both got the black and the white and like the crazy bright colors, but they are totally different, which is really cool. I like that a lot. You can do a lot with just the same materials or the same colors. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so when I die cut this one, I actually had this frame left over, you see? So this was the outside piece of where I die cut. So now it's this nice ink blended frame, right? And I think what I'm going to do is actually put a card front on top of it. I'll do my stamping and my whatever it is that I'm doing on the front here. And then I'm gonna glue it down like this so that I have, hey Heather, so that I have my sweet little, what did we call it? Rainbow sherbet background. So I'll have that kind of peeking out in the back. Isn't that super cute? And that's just like trash. You know what I mean? It's just the leftover die cut piece from when I cut this one. So I thought that was really cool. I like to get the most out of my cards if I can. And then I also have this leftover piece here. So this is what came out of my card here when I die cut it. And I just have it stuck onto this purple tape because I find that that way I'm not going to lose it. And you guys definitely did right by me by turning me on to the purple tape because it is excellent for doing just this kind of thing. I'm using it for everything. You see, I've got my matte tape down up here. I've got my die cuts on it. All the things. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. So I'll try to make something out of that, maybe even tonight. We'll see what happens. Okay. You guys should check out my Instagram feed right now because I have a sneak peek of one of my cards that I'm going to share next week, which I'm going to give you like a 3-second preview, okay? I'm not going to show you any longer than 3 seconds. I'm not going to tell you anything else about it. Ready? I'm even going to count. Okay, here it is. 1, 2, 3, and done. Okay. So that's it. That's my card. I'm not going to show it to you again until next week. So, but I'm so excited about it. It has the Conservatory of Quotes stamp set from Brutus Monroe in it, and I am super excited. So I have been kind of obsessing over florals lately, and I don't know. I've been seeing so many gorgeous things that people have been creating with floral images. And what a sneak peek. Yes, you got 3 whole seconds. But yeah, anyway, I've just been really excited about all the florals that I've been seeing. So I really wanted to get out some of my floral sets and give it a go. Okay, so as far as things to do tonight, no, I'm not frozen. Am I frozen? I don't think so. I hope not. You guys can see me, right? Wiggling my little fingers around. Okay. All right, good. I don't want to be frozen. Okay, let's see what we're going to do. I have a couple things on my desk and maybe, okay. I have things that need to be done. So we can either make a Brutus Monroe card, or we can make, because I have at least 2 projects that I need to do because I'm working ahead so that I'm all caught up through Creativation, so I don't have anything outstanding before I go. And I'm all done except for I have 1 more blog post to do, and I have 1 more blog hop post to do. So I need to create those projects, but then I will be all caught up through the week I get back. So that's pretty cool. So we can do one of those, or we can also do a Lawn Fawn challenge card. Hey, Sue. The challenge over at Lawn Fawnatics is, I think it's called Happy Critters. Happy Critters, I think. I believe it is. I'm not sure if that's the exact wording, but it's something like that. But so we can do Lawn Fawn Critters, or we can do work on some Brutus Monroe projects, or we can do, I also have this floral stamp from Simon Says Stamp on my desk that I haven't used in a while. We can do a variety of things, you guys. You let me know what you want to see, and then we will go from there. How's that sound? Does that sound acceptable? But yeah, I don't know. I've got take us on the ride. I know, but I like to ask you guys because sometimes, you know, you guys have good ideas and it's inspiring. Okay, now I have all three options. One, someone says do your challenge, someone says flowers, and someone says get your work caught up. You guys are no help at all. Okay, there's another flower from Evilise. I don't know. Okay, we can do this. We'll work on some flowers for a little while, and then maybe we can change focuses. I can kind of show you if you would. If sorry, that was probably loud. If you would like, I can show you what I was doing on that card that I sneak peeked you. You are enablers. If you would like, I can show you the card that I was sneak peeking, what I was doing on it, like the same technique. If you'd like that, that could be cool. I don't know. This set is so gorgeous. I need like all the giant floral sets in my life right now. And thank you to a certain someone, or thanks to a certain someone, I have a beautiful large Misty that I can use just for this occasion. And whoa. Oh, you did? That's so cool. I really like this stamp set, and I've only used it once, I think. I don't know. I think maybe once or twice, which is just crazy. Okay, let's see. I'm going to line it up on the approximately 1 inch line. Although my lines don't quite match up with these little grid lines. Maybe it's supposed to go the other direction. Maybe not. I'm not really sure. Oh, that seems better. Haha! Okay. That's better. I think, I don't know. Oh, Dee, that's so cool. Show us the technique. Yes. Okay. I guess it did matter which direction my stuff was in because when I turned it around, it actually lined up a lot better. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this over here and I'm going to use my bar magnet to hold it down. I'm going to come in from the edge over here and do not really anything super specific except sort of just hang it off the edge. I'm not worried about this corner down here. That's okay that there's no flowers down here. If it bothers you, you could always like bring it out and try to stamp it like on the actual edge like this, but it really doesn't bother me if there's nothing going on down there. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. Oh, you guys are cool. That's awesome. All the pets. We used to have a cat named Harley, actually, when I was growing up. It was an orange cat, like a tabby sort of cat, I guess. And it was named Harley because it purred so loud that it was like a Harley Davidson. So he was Harley. And hello, Fatima. Okay. You guys, I'm destroying this poor little powder tool. I don't know how else to get it out of there without like destroying the powdery part, because like I kind of like tap it, you know, like that, and it's like flattening it in one area. Oh. Oh my gosh, Fatima, are you serious? That's so cool. What are the chances? That's really, really cool. Oh, Sue, then you make me feel better. Oh my gosh. Hey, that gizmo. Little gremlin cat. He's trying to get me good. Okay, so I'm going to use my Brutus Monroe embossing ink because, of course, and as you guys know, the ink is oil-based. It is not sticky, so it works really well for doing your heat embossing, especially if you're going to be doing a lot of heat embossing and you can't get to it right away to put your powder on it. You can stamp a bunch of images, and then your ink will not dry by the time you want to use it. So that's really cool. Oh, Sue, I want to get one of the bags, I think. I think I'm just going to keep one on my desk because honestly, it just seems easier. Although, I don't know, eventually I guess your bag would run out of powder. Can you refill it? I'm not really sure. But, yeah. You guys sound off in the chat over there. Tell me what you think. Do you guys like the little bags? Do you have to replace them? Have you ever replaced it? Or does it last for long enough that it's not really an issue? Because I was kind of just thinking about that. Like, when you say it's like a pillow, is it like just like the little embossing buddy bag or whatever? You've never replaced it. Okay. Well, maybe it's worth looking into for me then. Okay, I'm going to pop this up and, oh, you have what I have. Yeah. Oh, I left a hair behind. That's never good. Get off of there. Okay. All right, so now we have our background all inked, but we need to heat emboss it. So I've got my coffee filter. Now I forgot which side it's on. Okay, it's over here. Okay, you have both, and you've never replaced it. Oh. Oh, you like the thing I have better. I just feel like I'm, like, destroying it, and maybe I'm preventing the powder from coming out very well. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't really matter. And you guys know I need new embossing powder. I'm getting a little low. Well, lower than is comfortable for me. And I really am, I'm considering getting the, that giant container of 6 ounces of Alabaster. I don't know. I mean, I use embossing powder enough that I need it. I will use it. It's not a matter of like, are you ever going to be able to use that? Because I do use enough embossing powder that I don't think that will be an issue. Because as you guys can tell with making my projects and whatever, I make a whole lot. Okay, this background is a Simon Says stamp. Hey Marie, and it is it's called Beautiful Flowers. They do have another version of this called Beautiful Flowers 2, I believe, and I don't have that one yet, but I think I want to get it eventually. But this was one of my favorite stamps that Simon Says Stamp put out. It's so beautiful. You're right, Belinda. I'm gonna want that gilded too. Okay. And I think that Christopher said, hey Jennifer, I think Christopher said that he was gonna be going live tonight at some point. So if you guys see him go live, then you can just let me know. And then we can maybe pause and then come back. Oh, Marie, you were live today? I didn't even see that you went live. I think my notifications are not working for you because I always only find out about your lives after the fact. Like, I never see you actually live, unless it's on the Facebook page. I need to know more. What did you do in your live, Marie? Then I can go back and watch it. All right, so we are just heat setting this. The reason that we're heat setting it is because it does make it a little bit easier for you to watercolor with it. And I really like that. Oh, around 1 p.m. That's probably why, is because I'm always like in the throes of fighting with my kids about nap time. Or they're already woken up from nap time. Because, Marie, are you... Ooh, dry embossing with stencils. Cool. Are you 2 hours behind or 3 hours behind me right now? Only 2, right? Because we fell backwards. So when it's 1 for you, is it 3 for me or is it 4 for me? I don't know. Linda, let me tell you, I know what you mean. When I did my first live, I wasn't sure if anyone was going to join in at all. 3 for you. Normally leaving to get the kids. Oh, okay. So yeah, we're on the same time zone, Heather. Okay, so you probably can't see this very well because it's white and the... Oh, 3 hours behind. You were put in timeout. Oh, no. It doesn't even tell me that. That's so crazy. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Oh, the lighting seems really bad on my end. I don't know. But anyway, it's the floral pattern stamped out on my thingamajiggy here. I didn't realize you were 3 hours behind. Oh yeah, because we fell back. So then when it's spring, you'll be 2 hours behind, is that right? When we spring forward. Right. I feel like that shouldn't be as confusing as it feels to me right now, but it is. Okay, so I will use, do you guys want to see the same colors that I used for the Brutus Monroe card? I can do that. That way I already know which colors to use. Okay, so here's what I've been using. I have these, I have not used these nearly enough, and so I figured it was time for me to get them out and use them. These are Tombow dual brush pens. Yes. I'm Eastern as well, Linda. She is Pacific. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense that you're always 3 hours behind. It's like Arizona, I think, doesn't do daylight savings. Fair enough. Okay, Eastern 2 in Michigan. Yep, I'm in Virginia, so I'm for sure Eastern. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to take these colors, these beautiful, beautiful colors, and what I'm going to start with is the lightest of my colors, which I think are these two. I want to start with those and color some of my flowers. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put the ink directly onto my paper. What I'm going to do is take one of my water brushes, which are pretty low on water, unfortunately, so we may have to refill at some point. I wonder if I can pour some out of my mister so that I don't have to go anywhere. Let's try that right now, actually. We'll see what happens. So you just, the cool thing about these is you just screw the lid off. Let's see. Yes, they are Tombow dual brush pens, and I love them. This is precarious, you guys. I don't know. I'm probably about to spill water everywhere. Whoop. Okay, that is a miracle. I did the thing. I didn't even spill it. Woo! Hooray! Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Oh no, Christopher just went live. Ah! Okay. All right, so what we will do then is we will go ahead and I'll just pause, and then when Christopher is done, we can resume, hopefully. Yeah, we'll go from there. All right, so if you guys want to go ahead and hop over to Christopher's live, we will do that, and I will see you over there. And yes, if you don't have his channel already, if you're watching and you're not familiar with Christopher, he is under Christopher Allen Designs. So it's Christopher and then ALAN Designs. And he is the owner of Brutus Monroe. So we will go ahead and hop over there, and then I will see you guys back here after he is finished. Hugs, guys. I will see you all in just